be Santas. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? We thought we would stop at Niles because there's lots of, Niles, Michigan, there's lots of antique stores in this area. So we are going into the Michiana Antique Mall.
Sure.
We've never been.
There's no sign on it.
There's just one sign, and then the building's like a big red pole barn. So we'll go in and we will take a look. So yeah, there's a sign at the end. There's that little truck that says Michiana. But yep, it's just a big. So all the yummies must be inside. So let's get in there and take a look. Right off the bat, see a little swan vase. $125.
And I'm still not sure.
So we just never been in here, so we have to just kind of get our footing. What the heck is that? That is
Alpha, Epsilon, whatever.
Yeah, that is not. That could have gone in the trash. No, I didn't say that. I did say that. Stanton's hard candies. Huh. I wonder how much is this? It just looks like Christmas to me. Oh, it's $75, so no. I'll pass on that. I do like it for Christmas though. Oh, they've got a peacock. How much is their peacock?
$175.
170. What do we have on ours? 125?
No.
Coffee?
No coffee for 22.
That's right at where it needs to be. Quality, no, those are tobacco. It's an old, well, not terribly old, just made out of wood. 45 on the primitive checkerboard. Oh, got some glassware. Glass. When I see something, I'll share it with you. See a butter mold back here. $50 on this butter mold. Oh, that's a unique one. Look like a clover, maybe? 4-leaf clover? $50 is where it needs to be, though, so we'll leave it right there. See some Santa mugs. Those are unique with the green. They have a sheep. The sheep is $69. He's a bank, though.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the little primitive 32 on that. Yeah, Chris noticed him. An old, like, wheelbarrow bunny. $195. That's cool. Little dandy sled. It looks newer, but it's $375 on that. Look at that bird's on a fence. $288. 50% off booth. But can you find anything? Those are some paper mache.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything catching my eye, though, unfortunately. Now this booth spiked my interest. Not because of, how do you open and get into that? I wanted to see how much those are. You don't get to see how much they are.
$39 for this one.
$39. And this is an old English cold cream for $30. French dentist pot. That's medicine. An old ironstone pitcher that's cracked. There's some ironstone in the tea leaf. $14 on that one. Old ball jar. Lots of heads going on here. There are lots of heads. Quail eggs in that one. Crow target. It's a neat little. Ooh, that's a cool hand mold. How much do they have on that? $39. That's not a bad price. That's a loud car on the outside. Is this the ashtray? 16 on this little bug ashtray tray. They're just funny. Got some little sheep for $4. It's an old wood shaving soap dish. I like the graphics though. Some artist boards. I like this person's taste. Ooh, those ones don't sell at all, but how much are they?
$10 a piece.
Yeah, yeah. That's right where, that's actually a little bit more than what they would be. What's that number board?
It's a number board.
130, what does it say? Billiards?
120. It's a billiard hall.
Why am I always attracted to numbers?
Actually, it's grooved, so it would have fit the balls on it. I'm assuming.
How much was this little single one?
I don't know.
Is the cabinet for sale? Chris would just like the
These are
cabinet.
insulators.
$5 on this little butter pat. They're little tiny insulators.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You see the wires still in them.
interesting. Oh, look at this kitty. How much is he? He's cool. 18. He is old and he's perfect for this time of year. That's a cloche.
$20.
Look at that cloche. It looks like one of those hair like tickles your head. It's pretty heavy. It'd be hard to see stuff through this though. I do see some tiny flower frogs though. These are almost a must for those little watch faces that I found. Look at that flower frog. It's an insert. That's pretty. Fiber snack bowl. Oh, trophy.
Yeah. But I know it's the style.
Yeah, it should be. There should be something else on top of it, I think. And it's 60. I like that booth though. I'm looking for Halloween, but those little poppers are 25 a piece, so I guess we'll leave those behind. But those would have been fun to decorate with. Wow, mustard oil, mustard owl, no lid, 25. I wonder what the lid would look like. This whole
It's right
booth.
there.
This whole booth is purple. Look at it's all purple. It's the purple booth. It's jadeite. How much? Can't see. $11. And I really cannot see. Usually you would sell them as a set, so I can't even tell what that is. Almost stepped over this bad boy on the ground. Little spool box. $315 for that. $350?
Yes.
$350. Nice graphics on it though. This case has some old bottle brush trees. I can't, maybe $9 for them? Trying to tell. I think that's what they are, 10 or 9. They're in a locked case though. Looks like a German bunny, $2.95 on him. Ooh. Okay, we'll just appreciate him from afar. What Chris finds? A dumper?
Yeah, it's one of the old tin ones.
How much is it?
I thought it was 10, but it's 110.
Okay, that makes more sense. 20% off though? Still no? Okay. She caught my eye up there. I had something similar, but it's $6.95. I think I sold mine for $65. So, oh, I guess I was bad. Chris noticed that.
It's just like the one we have that I just got, but
the horses are all
the horses
gold.
are gold, yes.
And it's $650. 20% off though. That would be our whole budget for the day. Notice this basket of green handled some World's Fair 1939. You know I like things that I can stick in vignettes. I like that one. And then I kind of like that one. I know it's probably a bread knife or some type of knife, but it's long. And you could stick it in and see the green. Looks like he's in good shape. He's $338 though, so out of my price range. $140, $35. Felix the cat is $5.95. This little Christmas, what, I don't know, $165. $68 on the paper mache. Bunny, $238. So I guess I don't have to worry about opening up that cabinet. $48 on the scary cat. $46 on Santa and the two reindeer. Maybe stuff here is just gonna be out of our price range. $110, $98. I mean, these are old, don't get me wrong. How much is this Santa? He's $26. He's doable. Made in Japan. Thing for creepy Santas. Those are interesting little plates, doll dishes. Looks like cats. Looks like they're $38 a piece, but I've never seen anything like that. And then look at these small numbers or letters. Wooden blocks, $46 on those. Those are unique. Good little mini child's blue enamelware. $120 on the whole set. That's pretty cool in blue though. And Halloween. Oh, I wonder how much that noisemaker is. $25. That's not bad. $25 on him. He's cool with the top hat. He is $30. And then this one is $59. Yeah, about $65 is what he sells for on eBay. Here's a little English crockery bowl that you don't see very often. It's bone marrow, and the booth is 50% off. So I might get that for $30, which is probably the right price for it anyway. Some glowy glass, some jadeite that glows. Little bottle up there, custard. Got caught looking at Glowy Glass by Amy, a viewer. Her and her husband Tim were down from Grand Haven on their way to Shipshewana. The littlest bitty trophy. It's $100 for that one though. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the size of that. If you can find those at a garage sale for cheap, pick them up. I don't know if it's silver, sterling. Oh, it's sterling. That's why it's $100. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Eerie pumpkin, skeleton guy. He's $55. That's what we have in ours. Ours has a top though, but he's pretty cool. Right in the season right now. I noticed these little library books. They're $48. Oh, but I love them. I wish they weren't $48, but you know, we all have to make our money. Oh, there's a hat form. $12 on that. I have to think about that. Little mixture of everything in this booth. That's a cool painted box. Some wheels. That's just cool displayed of the wheels, right? I just display them like that. I like him. Look at him. $95. Oh, he's cool. Don't stare at her though. Sorry, I didn't realize she was there. It's the cat I'm looking at. Look what Chris found to play with.
Well, it's a lot of them. It's like a playground set.
It's a playground set. Because you could What do you do? Oh, look at that. Now he has me playing with them. Poor ass. Okay, I gotta get a key to see that cat. Spool cabinets. That doesn't even seem bad at $6.95. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that wording. Look at the knobs on it. We just have an obsession with spool cabinets. I don't know what to tell you, but that is beautiful. I can't believe it's only $6.95. Not that we buy it, but
Does it have any pattern on the back?
I wonder. I mean, yeah, it's a little wonky up here. Somebody tried to repair it, but they did not repair it right, unfortunately. Oh, it's very cool. We're just gonna look at. We're just gonna take a round, the whole round.
It's got graphics on the side.
Yeah. So, Michiana Antique Mall. It wasn't a ton of booths that we were interested in that were a vibe, but I spent $193, so apparently there was a few things that were a vibe. And then we met Amy and Tim from Grand Haven while we were in there. That was quinky dink. So yeah, you know, that's the thing about an antique mall, shopping anywhere. Not everything that you see is your vibe, but so you're just drawn to the booths that have items that interest you. So that makes it fun going to new places. So we're trying to find the next one while we're in this area. There's like 5 or 6 in this Niles area to go to. So we're going to look up and we'll get with you when we hit the next one. So our next stop is Picker's Paradise. It was like 3 minutes away from the Michiana Antique Mall. So I'm excited. Hopefully there's some treasures in here to be found. Here's that sign. It said daily 10 to 5. Yeah, you need that. How much is it? 80. How much did you pay for yours?
10.
Oh, shoot. So 80 is a little much then, isn't it? But it would be a matching set, though.
Well, I think mine actually looks silver compared to this one.
No, yours is bronze. Ooh, look at the mushrooms. Mary mushrooms with lids, $42. Who makes those? Is it Sears? Oh, it's $42 for each one. So that would be a pass. What did Chris? Oh, that is so cute.
22.
I don't think that's bad for 22 with green handles.
You got a bunch of different greens.
I like that one though.
Don't get that too close to your hair.
Oh, that's a little odd. What's this little? Oh, it's another
Bottle opener.
bottle openers. I can't do it at 12 though. I can't do a mini rolling pin to resell for you all at 20. It's a little beater, 15, and the little scoop is 8. These little runners are really pretty. This one's only 7. Just nice little primitive. Oh, this little rug's cute too. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to find. I didn't want to spend $400 on it. Look at the watch faces. Yeah, that's what I thought I would find at that sale. But nope. Ooh. Spool. Bendy spools. Is it the drawer?
39.
Huh.
Is it reproduction?
You gotta turn it towards me now. That's very cute. 39 seems like a
Yeah, I think it's reproduction.
Belding's small spools box. It's pretty cool though. And it's got some age to it. It's not the 2-level one though, that's for sure.
A Lufkin.
Hunts pen. I just love this old writing. I know he wants me to look at this measuring display. Todd probably has one. And then has all the that's rugs. Oh my gosh. So 30 for the set. And under that hard plastic. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Not resell for me, but they're pretty darn cute. The popular pink gooseberry pattern, $175. Yike this one because it has the black cat. $49. It's light up a little bit on the newer side. That's a neat cabinet. $115. I know, they're cool, they have a high price, but they don't sell at the high price, unfortunately. Aren't they cute little stool stacks? They're so cute. So $20 for that top stool. And then $28 for the bottom stool. I'd paint them a different color, but I do like them. I like a good stool stack. What are all these? Roger Mack. Old signs. Were they people's names? Somebody is on tour. Tour for $10. I like old signs though. Tour. Oh, it's like an orchard. What's it? Red Star. I wonder if they were the name of the apples. Was it an apple? I don't know. Not sure, but I think that's a great price for $5. My way into this booth to check out these mushrooms, only to find out they're just paper. There's another set over there. I thought they were going to, oh, there's another set over there. I thought they were going to be heavier. Like literally I had to squeeze in. Saw this little painted ladybug, $10. $12 is usually about what you get, so that's pretty cool though. I like the jadeite. I have a couple of those. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I... Sorry you had to listen to my singing. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. Oh, my heart just stopped. My heart just stopped. And then not only is it not locked, but then it's the whole set of them. These look newer or newly painted. Yeah, 25 on these because they're newer, but kind of nice though. I mean, they look like they have age to them, but somebody newly painted them maybe. Kind of cool. Huge ironstone soup train. 55 red clipped ironstone. You don't need one that big, but it's cool to look at. I absolutely love the graphics on the scale. It'd take up a lot of room, but that's pretty cool. The how and the writing and all that. I spy a mushroom canister though, and I am all out of mushroom canisters. But 38, yeah, there's no big old room there. That's about what I sold my last few for. Little trick or treat bag that's $200. So I'll just admire them. I'll just look at them. Just said, uh-oh. And can you see why he said, uh-oh? Look at this. How old is that one?
Oh, look at the one behind it.
So 235, 175, 160, 75, 165, 220, 35. The witch paper mache is 180, 25, 35. See, that's why it's hard to make little vintage Halloween for you all, because that's what they go for. Big crow in there though, he's 80. Oh, he's cool. He's big. Well, we got some more. She's 400, 475. But you don't see these kind of pieces, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Sadly, I have to find a booth that they don't know what they have and then sell it. There's that, but those Halloween stuff is cool. Oh, look at that cubby. Chris just pointed that out. So they're two different pieces. So one's a cubby, one's the drawer. The bottom part is $7.95. I don't know. What's the top part then? I don't know, but it's pretty darn cool. Oh, it's just nice to look. I have a thing for cubbies and little drawers. Way cool. That Chinese checkerboard has some definite age to it. Wow. That's an oldie. Oh, that's not like the hat form.
What would have been for
Oh,
top
it's a
hats.
stretcher. 200 doesn't seem too bad for it for what it is. I've never seen one. And it's 15% off. What are these? What's this one? 35 on this one. They're little square. Yet again, they look a little bit newer, like somebody's freshly painted it. A similar running horse one I got at the last auction. Let's see what it is priced here. 60. I love them. I think they're beautiful, especially in brass. From afar, I spy an ironstone sugar. Let's see what it is. 50. That'd be a no-go. It's funny how your eye. Oh, and it's a Meakin. Oh, it's a nice piece, but not resellable for me. I sell them for about 38 with or without lid. Beautiful glass display, but I noticed this little handkerchief that unfortunately the tag is on the bottom of it. 25. That doesn't seem terrible. That seems probably about what it sells for, though. These caught my eye. Oh, they would stick them in the ground. They're little. So you got a cricket, a ladybug. The frog's a little chipped, but oh my gosh, they're funny. Oh, I kind of like those frogs that I sold. Is that almost the same one we got? Similar, 90. So hey, we paid 45 for
This
it.
one
So that's
doesn't
good.
have a shelf on it.
No, it's got cool age patina. I can't really get in there. There you go. One of the laundry drying racks. Little $12 swan. He's a good size though. He's nice. Little ballerina bunny. Found the matching pair. These two booths must be across from each other. So this must be the one with the head down. Yay! It's a brass piece. It's a duck fishing. It's a duck fishing. $12. Oh my gosh, I have so much brass right now, so I'm gonna have to wait. This little trio. Oh, vintage piece, angel. They look to be in really good condition too. $75 for the set though. Whose living room looked like that growing up? That is fun. Talk about mid-century modern. It's got it all. 25 on the little turtle light. Amazing. That is amazing. 130 on that artwork. These butterflies are cool too. $8. Look at the tags, how they put old pictures on them, old black and whites. Got a baby Ben up there for 20. Some brass pieces. Those brass ducks are 40. Little ducky with the umbrella, which is always funny, for 24. Very cool pieces in here. Well, those are quite interesting. How much is this little $1 for that little guy? But rocks with faces on it for $19. Some little monkeys. It's a primitive booth. Y'all know I like primitive booth. What's Chris find? How much is that one?
68.
68.
No, my first find was these little Hoosier gift trash.
Oh, 60 for those.
And then I saw the cow tags.
Cow tags, 20, 22. The face, 24. Oh my gosh, look at that little kid set.
And the pantry boxes in the back.
Oh yeah, the pantry. We have lots of pantry boxes. The little chicken mold is 48 back here. The grain scoop is $128. Oh wow. Got some ironstone plates. These are the wheat pattern ones. They're $24. This sweet little creamer. $18 on that. Oop, let's gotta check out this one back here. $68 on this, so wow. It's Dominican. Nope, it's a Mellow Taylor and Co. But $68. Y'all, I give you good prices. That's all I have to say. So.
No, there's another chicken mold or turkey mold down
Another
at the bottom.
turkey mold. 48 on the turkey. I don't think I'll be buying anything from this booth today, but I can look at it all. The butter scoops, paddles, 20. I liked looking at it. That I did. Some more of the wheat pattern. Some egg baskets. Sir, is that an owl? Can I grab him? That is, he is an owl. He is 34. He is pretty cool though. Okay, well, I enjoyed just looking. Wasn't a shopping day in this booth for me, but it was cool. And a little tiny kid set. Some more pantry and a firkin. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the prices because not anything that I can resell for you all. Oh, look at the display of flower frog with the watch faces in it. I'm curious how much they're selling for though, because
Does it show underneath?
no, I can't see it. What they're selling. No more brass, but he's a brass pig. $442. Oh my gosh. Look at his face. Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk away from the brass pig in a little mid-century modern booth. Look at this little owl. Don't know how old he is, but oh well, he's got a Japan sticker on him. He is a fun color. And then what brought me in was this beautiful lamp. Hot air balloon. 65. Doesn't seem too awful bad. Pretty cool. I would love to see it lit up. Another primitive. Look at that stack. I don't know if they're new or reproductions of grain measures. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Old cutting boards. 48 and 68. Oh wow, matching set. 28 on those sock dryers. That is a fun slate board. 28. The cubby with all the old paint cans in it. I like that. $38 on this guy. We've got some old Bibles back here in his name. $10 on the old Bibles. This old piece of wood is $6. That's not bad. Firkin, old Firkin, $145. Some old wood plates. $10 on those. Some big old thick cutting board. 18 on that. Row pottery. Is this Row or BB Bluemont bird? I've had him before. Not quite as ornate as the other ones I have. It's more of a wood burning technique, not carved. So I'll probably leave that behind as a breadboard, but just a different feel to the older stuff. Funny, this is actually appropriate for this time of year, the golden spiders. And it even has a spider on it book. I don't even know. It looks to be old. Huh. That's interesting. Beautiful old chippy corbel for $48. That's gorgeous. Oh, there's a pretty clock. 35 or 25 for that clock. Good thing I don't need another clock. That was a nice antique mall, I thought. Total spend was only $83. So, I mean, you know, looking for decor or looking for items to resell, I mean, it was priced like it should be priced, so unless something caught our eye. So I cannot believe I walked away with those butter pats, all of them for $10. My heart stopped. Yes, I got resuscitated, that's for sure. So those antique malls, I didn't film as soon as we came back home, you know, Labor Day and shopping, it's all busy. And so we went on a adventure to meet a viewer, Holly, that contacted me about some Budweiser light ups that her father, who's 104, wow, had, and he had taken it apart to fix it, and then he needed some extra parts, so then Holly bought her dad another one off eBay to then fix the first one that he had, and so now he has two of them that are taken apart. And she was willing to meet us, but we decided, you know, let's just make a trip, see, like, we love to visit antique stores, and we don't really get to that side of Michigan very often. So we chose, she did tell us about an auction house, but yeah, we weren't, I mean, I didn't see anything that I'm like, oh, I have to be there to bid for that. So we ended up passing on that, but we ended up stopping in Niles and hitting up a few of their antique malls or antique stores. Now, it was a Sunday of Labor Day, so that meant some of the stores didn't even open till noon, so that kind of, and it was like a 2.5-hour drive to meet Holly on Lake Michigan. And then she really chose, she didn't really want to be seen, but I had to tell the story of why we went to Niles and what was our motivation. So we only made it to 2 of the antique malls, and there was a few more that I really would want to go to, but there's time. Yeah, like I said, 2.5 hours hours home, and you had to wait for the stores to open. I liked, you know, you just have to learn, like my antique stores locally, like I know which booths I want to go into and see, and then I go in enough that I can spy new stock, or I can spy somebody that has a new booth, there's a new vendor. And yes, we have Tater. You know, the cat that doesn't sleep, Tater. Anyway, so I was pretty happy. You know, looking for resellers or collectors, you know, so you're looking for stuff that you can either resell or I can make over, or, you know, I feel like a broken record sometimes, or I can decorate my own home with, or something that I collect. So the Michiana store, antique stores, I did get some of that vintage green kitchenware, only because I like to poke I like to poke things in the tins for you all in my little vignettes, and I just want you to see the handles. So I'm really looking for things that aren't necessarily huge, that you can see that vintage yummy green. And now this one, somebody had wrote on it, World's Fair Chicago 1933, and I would leave that writing on there because that tells a whole story. And they weren't terribly priced by any means. I did pick up that hat form. I would like it to have a little bit more patina, but still, I think it was like $18, and these resell for $35 to $55 on eBay. So yeah, so it's got the little numbers of what it is, and so that's usually an item I sell on eBay because I don't necessarily know if everybody coming into a booth would know what it is. They'd just be like, is that a wooden, oh, what is that, you know? But if you're have it on eBay, then people can, like, I'm looking for a vintage hat mold. There you go. You can find one. I did pick up that black kitty cat. I think, because, you know, I told Chris, I'm like, why am I such a collector? I can't help it. So I'm so into the black cats right now. I love animals. I love the vintage black cats. You know, we're going into Halloween. I keep finding them. So I'm almost, I don't know. Am I collecting and putting in my booth? Yes, Tater likes to go behind the cow. The couch. He is such a tater. Now this black cat isn't necessarily terribly old, but I loved him. And I know he had a $95 price tag on him, but he is paper mache. He is signed 2000, so not terribly vintage. I mean, he's 25 is vintage, so. And then he has a little light bulb to light up. I'm not close to a plug. So, anyway. So, with that being said, I might keep him for myself. I don't know what it says. Seasons Gone By D&H. So, I don't know if somebody painted it. I was trying to get with a company via my wholesale that Sarah from Piglet's Closet connected me with. She's like, hey, you like vintage pumpkins, look at this, they're selling these paper mache that you can paint yourself. And so I tried to order unpainted paper mache Halloween for y'all, and I have not been able to get my hands on them yet. It just keeps saying my order is processing. So they had closed down because the company Bare Naked had way too many orders to fill, and most of these are just small companies. And so they reopened like August 1st for you to place another order. So I kid you not, set my alarm for midnight, 12:01, I'm placing my order, and I am still processing. We are now September, so a month away. So it just still says processing. I've emailed them, no response. I emailed the company, no response. So I don't know if I'll ever get any of them or not. So there's that. You know. Anyway, but I tried y'all because I thought it would be fun for y'all to watch me paint one up and then sell a few of them online, because who doesn't like to paint stuff? And then I did pick up 2 creepy Santas for my own collection. I thought they were reasonable. The one booth there again, I'm like, I gotta stop drooling over everybody else's booth sometimes, you know. You're just drawn to what you're drawn in, and you're kind of like, get that little jealous, like, oh, I wish I would find that to resell, or where did they get that so I could resell it. But I love the little creepy Santas. And the nice thing about being a reseller, if I don't end up using it in my own home decor, then I can resell it. But I love his little tilted head. He's got his little bag of goodies, and yeah, they are what they are. They're blue-eyed. Yeah, so there's that. I have to remember what was in these little packages that I bought there. Oh, then I have to unwrap. Oh, okay. Yes, from the same... Tater, you're making lots of noise. So, in the same booth oh goodness. So in the same booth that I bought the wooden kitty cat, I did pick up the 2 little bitty flower frogs, because I have those watch faces for sale that I picked up. I think I have to list some more. But those are the perfect things to display those in. They sit up perfectly if you're not using them in like scrapbooking. And then she did have a little butter pat. So, you know, me and butter pats, there's a thing here. I have a thing for butter pats. So then we went on to the next Picker's Paradise. Yeah, that was fun. So in Michiana, let me backtrack. I almost forgot to say that. In the Michiana Mall, I was looking at some jadeite, trying to figure out if I wanted to purchase it for myself or not, because I kind of I want to collect jadeite. I resell jadeite. Chris loves the glowy of jadeite. So in his vision, we're going to collect jadeite and put a black light on it, and it's all going to glow. And then me explaining to him that not all jadeite glows. So where do we draw the line? Do we just pick up the jadeite that is glowy? Or do I just collect the jadeite to collect jadeite, you know? So, yeah. And then there's that. So, yeah. Because it is his house too. So if he wants the glowy, I'm fine with that. I'll shop for anything. So anyway, I did meet a viewer, Amy and Tim, happened to be in that store from Grand Haven. They were on their way to Shipshewana, so they were kind of just making a trip. So that was fun to meet them. They stopped and chatted, and so I'll insert that picture. That was awesome. Always, please, always, if you see, you know, give me a shout out. I love running into people. That just warms my heart so much. So when we're into Picker's Paradise, I didn't get a picture. She was a quick like, hi and bye, watch your channel. I just restocked my booth looking at what everybody else has. Another viewer that has a booth at Picker's Paradise. So I would have loved for her to point out which one her booth was, because I will show your booth on my channel, because who doesn't like to see their stuff on TV? So anyway, so there's that. Yes. So I loved, I mean, you know, everything's new. You got to get a feel. There was a lot to look at, and you got to figure out the prices and, you know, all that. But anyway. So I could not believe that I found another set, even though they weren't it was probably the person's same booths. They were probably just across from each other, but a pair of swans. Now I could repaint these, but I think they're a great size. Last time I found a little bit smaller of size of these. I just put them up for an auction for y'all. And that's probably what I'll do to these sets. So whoever buys them, they can repaint them themselves. Because how many times on my channel can you watch me paint swans? I just love them so much, and I just happened to run across them. So that's what those will be. They will be on an auction on eBay for you all. I did pick up a couple little, oh, it went all the way across the room. I did pick up a couple little tins, only because they were in the Christmas color. So you got ginger, you know, and then nutmeg. So whether I'll use them for Christmas, you know, I'm a gatherer, so I'm always looking like, ooh, could I use that in a little vignette, like a little, you know, a little display, along with a little $1 little plastic pumpkin, because I don't usually see black ones very often. So I just picked up one of those, not to be like, okay, over hoardy of, I have too much stuff. Sorry. Package well, and that's the way you should, so it can safe travels home. Now, I like the green handled kitchenware that I found. I've never seen a green handle with a glass roller. Oh my goodness. So, I have not looked this one up, whether somebody painted it eons ago. I mean, it looks pretty darn vintage to me. It even has the nails in to hold. Oh, that is, I cannot wait to look this up and see. Yeah, definitely probably shippable, but I'll just have to check out to see what the prices are, if it's worth me listing or not. Then somebody had some old, I love old stenciled signs. So they were selling it for 10. It was a markdown for 5. And so it looked like it might have been from a pumpkin patch, an apple orchard. They were giving tours, and not everybody has the same vision as all of us. So for another $5, I bought the exit sign, and I am actually going to put this over our back door just to add some character, because our whole molding in our house, even though our house is from 1851, it's been done. All the molding had been already painted white. And the molding throughout the house, of course, does not match because it's been redone. So I love adding these characters where I can, you know, where you're not putting a curtain rod or something like curtains around. So like a character, just to add character to it. So I'm like, $5, perfect. I was wanting something like that. And I think exit is funny because it's your back door. So y'all, can you believe? So not only were these not in a locked case, which I couldn't believe. I'm like, and I felt like I was stealing. I'm like, okay, these are in a glass case, but the glass case isn't locked. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to grab those at that price because that's a wonderful price. And then it was even a better price because it was all 5 of them. Oh my gosh, these are the big, chunky, the chunky guys, man. Oh, so 5 of these chunky butter pats, and I thought they were $10 a piece, and I was going to pay $10 a piece because they're 25 to 28. The chunkier ones are like the 28. And all, like, the bottom matters. And then if you can find them that say Ironstone or that are stamped like that, like Meakin or Johnson or something like that, those are even more highly collectible. Those are the ones that are in my stash. But oh my lordy, I was like, be still my heart. My heart's pounding because I saw them, and then I'm like, well, this case isn't locked. And then I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I did feel like I was kind of stealing them because I'm like, I would have paid $10 a piece easily for those. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching today's video. And as always, if you're part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you're new and you're checking out the channel for the first time and you liked what you saw, please hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know we upload a new video. And we will see you next time, guys. And you can see what we're up to. Bye. Okay, this is what Tater wanted. His little spring. Here we go. If you do not believe that our cat plays fetch. Peach is sleeping for the day. Tater's playing with the spring. Loves those little things. Let's see if he brings it back to me on video. The butt wiggle. There's the butt wiggle. And he loves to play with it underneath our table set. It's like a jungle gym to him. Oh, here he comes. Let's see how far. Let's see how close he comes to dropping it. He's so stinking cute. You're so cute, Tater. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you gonna drop it at? Oh, he's just gonna. Oh, he dropped it by my foot. There we go. Ready, Tater? Ready? Show him what you can do. It's our daily ritual. He loves it. Can you see him? He's just sprawled out around the legs of the chairs. He does not care. Oh, not a screen. And there it goes. And there he goes. Okay, Tater, hold on. Oh, I didn't do a very good throw, y'all. He doesn't seem to care. Unless it got caught. Did it get loose? Nope, he'll find it. Oh, he found it. He did. He's probably like, lady, throw that one better. Next time, don't throw it into those. How many times can you watch me play with my cat? Ready? I'll throw it better this time, Tater. I promise. Oh, if it'll focus. Did you get it? Here he comes. Here he comes. How can you not play with him? Huh? Oh, he dropped it and then it bounced, so then he has to take it himself. Oh, he brings us so much joy.